बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा।
The next thing, we'll try to understand the IKE v2 platform support. So when you talk about IKE v2, like IPsec didn't change whether we are using IKE version 1 or the IKE version 2. So basically IPsec remains the same. The job of the IPsec remains the same, like to secure the VPN traffic. The only thing changes is the framework. We can say the messages, like in the IKE v2, we discussed in the previous sections. So there will be less number of messages. That's something changed, and also which makes the process much faster. And apart from that, the IKE v2 is going to provide more stronger algorithms to enhance security. So the basic job didn't change, only the framework has been changed. That's what we discussed in the previous sections as well. Now both ASA as well as the iOS routers, they do support IKE version 2. Now again, depending upon the iOS versions, if you're running a proper code, like if I'm using the Cisco iOS routers, if you're running something around 115.1 or the later iOS versions, they do support the IKE v2. And again, if you're using ASA, then probably if you're using anything more than the later on ASA versions like 8.4 or later versions, they do support IKE v2. Of course, the configuration differences will be there when you compare with IKE version 1. So we'll see that configuration part anyway when we get into the IKE v2 configuration section. Now again, when you're going with the physical hardware, now we need to keep in mind, like if I'm going with the physical hardware, then basically you need to and let's say if I decided to run IKE v2 on the Cisco routers, so you might be running this iOS version, and most of the Cisco routers from ISR second generation, like these are the platforms, they do support 15.1 or the later iOS versions, like 15.2, 3, like that onwards. And most of the new routers, again, you have to check with the Cisco specific website, like these are the specific URLs where you can go and check with the specific feature support. So most of the ISR second generation series routers, they do support the 15.iOS versions. And again, if you're trying to implement the IKE v2 on the Cisco ASA, so the VPNs we generally used just side to side or the remote VPNs generally on the ASAs. And in that case, you need to make sure that you will be running something like 8.4 or the later iOS versions, later software versions running on the Cisco ASA. And again, when you are trying to practice the labs with the GNS3, then you can use multiple options. So most of the labs will be doing based on the iOS, like the next week, what we are going to cover, mostly based on the iOS versions. And you need to make sure that you are running 15.1 or the later iOS versions. Now you can do this with the help of any Cisco iOS image. Like if you are using 7200 iOS image, probably they do support 15.iOS versions. There's only iOS to support. Or if you know how to simulate the IOU images, probably IOU L3 images, which supports 15. versions, or if you have any viral images, iOS V images, you can also use those images to set up the labs. So it depends. So most likely I may use this first option in the basic labs, but again, depending upon the requirement, I might use any one of this. But these are the three possible options you can use. And again, when you're trying to simulate the labs with ASA, of course, the ASA V appliance, which you can set up in the GNS3, you can use that because most of these virtual images, they do support 9.x software versions, which do support IKE v2 as well.